Well, today, guys, we're going to be talking about Nintendo Switch 2, and we got this wild rumor ride to bring to you guys about when the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be revealed and released. And I've been hypothesizing, and that's all it was just a theory, a guess, I guess, if it were from me, of Nintendo doing this really short reveal to release cycle and having a number of you tell me that, like, Nintendo would never do that. Yeah, they did it for Switch Lite. Yeah, they did it for Switch OLED. But those were just, mid-gen sort of refreshes of the system. They weren't even, more powerful. They were just different forms of them with a couple different things. Obviously the Lite removing the ability to dock the system, and obviously the OLED being bigger with the OLED screen. So I understand that people are kind of skeptical that Nintendo would do a shorter reveal to release schedule. And you know what? History tells you that you're probably right. They need probably at least 4 or 5 months, 6 months. That is really the shortest that I think most people reasonably expect Nintendo to reveal a system, then release it. So as an example, if they revealed it in March next year, then September would probably be the earliest people think it could be revealed. Now remember, the reason we think it's going to be revealed at all is because Nintendo essentially told us that an announcement about the platform is coming before the end of the year. A reveal is a type of announcement. It might not be the announcement, but it seems like the most likely candidate, especially since they gave us more information on the system, which could have been considered an announcement this month, backwards compatibility, NSO, and then still said they have an announcement coming before the end of the year. So, yeah, it's safe to say it's probably a reveal. And this is before we get to the fact that some indie games and others out there have confirmed that they're coming to Switch 2. I might have an update on that story in the future as well. Just a little background there. I don't know how much I can get into it because someone reached out to me, but today we're talking about Switch 2 because I woke up to a mass of messages and DMs that something was happening over at Family Boards. And look, it's NFL Sunday and I'm recording this while the Packers are playing. So you know that I clearly think this is worth talking about if I'm setting the Packer game aside. And that is because there is a user over on Family Boards named Kyson that posted something very fascinating. And it's completely hidden and it's impossible for me to see it, but we figured it out anyways. So buckle in, strap up. We have a nice story for you about the reveal and release of the Nintendo Switch 2. And if this rumor is correct, I think a lot of you guys are going to be very happy. That being said, we are on our road to 140,000 subscribers. So I'd appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel and yeah, help us on our road to get there. All right, first up, all the hubbub came from this post over on Family Boards, which it's a hidden message. You have to have 100 posts on the board, and you have to have been a member for 500 days. Yeah, needless to say, I don't fit any of that criteria, but why are people going nuts over this post? Is Kyson an insider? Well, it turns out that Kyson itself is not an insider, but the post, and if you keep reading on Family Boards, keeps talking about how the post is talking about a January reveal and a March release. But again, okay, what does that even mean? Why are people going crazy over this post? Well, this post contained information. This information appears to have been about a post in China. If you look at Kyson's history, you can see that they've claimed in the past to be a native Chinese speaker, so maybe they're from China, I don't know. But what does that matter? Why does this post matter? Why is it hidden? What's all the hub? Well, this guy named Hoser Mess over here gave information that I needed in order to figure all of this out. So it says here, they posted a summary of a repost on Weibo and gave context of who the original poster and the reposter are. Safe to say, they didn't make that part up. It's not them you need to scrutinize. So essentially, they shared some content from this website, Weibo, this content talking about Switch 2, talking about a reveal in January and a release in March. That website, Weibo, is a public social media website in China. Everything on that website is public, and it has the ability to search said website. And so that's exactly what I did. And I went ahead and found what I thought might be the post, but I wasn't really sure. So I shared the post with some of the fans of my channel, and one of them went to Family Boards, who still has an account there because I'm banned, and decided to post it there and ask them if it was the hidden post or if this is the post they were talking about. Remember, found this all completely through publicly available information. Like, you can literally not be registered. I just show you guys and you could figure this out. Well, that person got banned. And one of the reasons they got banned, I guess they were an alt account. I have no idea about any of that stuff, but for sharing hidden content. The content they shared is the post that I sent them. And the post I sent them was this. This is what got them banned. By the way, this is public. This is right here. Right here. It's a website here. Completely public. So it says, Home officially announced in January, released in March. The first month of shipments in various regions have been confirmed. 650,000. NS is 2.7 million. I'm assuming like this is like holiday shipments versus the Switch 2 shipments. So they're basically saying like, 650,000 Switch 2s exist right now. There's 2.7 million going up for the holidays. Yeah, okay. The production scale of some parts has reached hundreds of thousands since September, and there is news that T239 has started to ship in large quantities. There's also a comment down here. I don't know if this comment matters. It says, are you talking about the new NS? I could forward this. You could praise it, etc., etc. I'm not 100% sure how this website works. And now there it goes. See, this popped up a lot of times for me. Now, while a lot of that website is completely hidden, you can find this through Google. All you got to do here is go to google.com and type in Weibo Switch 2. And then you get to this hashtag here. Click on that. Open it up. Takes a little moment. Translate to English, and hey, you can go by real time, you can go focus on it, and I went by real time, and I just kind of scrolled and scrolled and scrolled and scrolled and scrolled and scrolled and scrolled some more, and just kept going until like, I don't know, the last week of posts had loaded, and then I just Control F, and I went, hey, let's look for Switch 2. All right, here's someone mentioning, clearly a joke, a friend of my wife's. Go to this next one. Okay, that's not it. We don't have enough loaded in. Just keep loading. As I said, I loaded about a week of posts. As you see, obviously I'm really zoomed in for the purpose of this video. But I'm just going through the process in which I went to find this post. It really was not difficult. It is a public post. And yeah, a user got banned over it. So, and you just kind of keep going through all this until you end up finding the post. So the point is that, yeah, it was a little tedious to find the post, but it was completely public on the website, as I showed you guys. So in the end, I find this hidden nature and how everyone's behaving about it over on family boards, like there's some like special in club, to be weird. Now, I do get the hidden nature of hiding the identity. I do think if this person and the person who originally posted this stuff is obviously a well-known person that could have access to this information, clearly you should hide it, right? You want to protect the source, but the source also went ahead and broke their own probably a job agreement to post the stuff. So needless to say, if you're somebody who goes out of your way, if you have access to information that you're not supposed to share publicly, and then you go and share it publicly, kind of think you inherit that risk anyways. I know maybe that feels weird. Another channel that covers a bunch of rumors and leaks, but I don't have access to any of this information. This is all public. I showed you guys. Everything is public. So in the end, I do think that certain people are just overblowing this a little bit. I do think that there does seem to be some credibility here. It does seem to be something worth paying attention to. If it's revealed in January in a March release, they probably have the reveal date in the March release. It seems to be that the post might have contained information about it being a digital presentation. Whether or not it's digital or not beats me, but January to March, which again goes back to the beginning of the video when I said I've been hypothesizing for a while Nintendo might do one of these short reveal to release things. Good news is we don't have to wait long. It's the last week of, officially the last week of November. December's around the corner. January is the month after that. So, yeah, again, we don't have to wait long for any of this stuff, but I just wanted to show that if you're willing to do the research like I am, you could figure all this stuff out without even accessing some of these hidden posts over at Family Boards. You just got to dig into it, and you'll figure it out. This is not complicated. And the thing I dislike about boards like Family Boards, this is no insult to the members over there. I know I'm banned there, but I actually have a lot of respect for people over there. Because look, they're doing a lot of legwork on Switch 2 stuff. Like, how can I not respect it? And they seem to be pretty knowledgeable. It's just banning one of my users. And I guess if they have alt accounts, that I don't know about. Like, that's obviously worth banning. But banning them for sharing hidden content that they didn't even find. I found it, and it was through public hints on your own website without even being logged in. Do they think people are unwilling to put in the work? I don't know. It just irks me, but doesn't really matter. In the end, guys, what's exciting is Switch 2 may be revealed in January. It may be releasing in March. Well, guess we'll find out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch all of you in the next video. video.